child to do this?
Because this also is a violation of the Dignity for All Students Act.
What Eric Mealbergel of the New York State Allies for Public Education is referring to is a policy that group claims exists in two local districts. They are in Williamsville and in Lancaster. There, they say when kids opt out of taking standardized tests, they're made to remain in the testing room and do nothing more than, well, nothing really. He calls it sit and stare. They have to remain still and aren't allowed to leave or even read a book.
To force a child to sit motionless is a form of corporal punishment.
Really?
They
use some pretty strong language here.
I would say strong language to the point of being hyperbole.
As superintendent of BOCES, Don Ogilvie is also the state education commissioner's field representative to 19 Erie County school districts, including both Williamsville and Lancaster. And as a career educator, he has little sympathy for parents who have their kids opt out of tests, and even less for those who claim their kids are being bullied and harassed by those running their schools.
And there is no basis at all for using that phrase to describe sitting while your classmates take a test that you refuse to take. That's not bullying. That's not abuse.
What would you rather have them do? Quietly read a book in the back of the class. And just about every school district in New York State is allowing that, except for a very small number.
The premise is that sitting there is punishment. I don't agree with that. It's a test setting. It is a few individuals that are describing it in that way and trying to convince others.
Neither of the superintendents of schools in Williamsville or Lancaster were available for on-camera interviews today, although Lancaster's Superintendent Michael Vallely provided a statement indicating they just received a new field memo from the State Education Department on testing procedures and practices, and indicating they may make adjustments once they get a chance to thoroughly review it. Scott?
All right, Dave, having said all of that, can't the parent who doesn't want their child taking the test simply just keep their child home from school on testing dates?
Well, yeah, sure they could, although doing so, Scott, would be viewed as an unexcused absence. So now some parents who don't want their kids taking the test are taken to scheduling regular doctors or dentist appointments for them on the testing dates, which would then be an excused absence.
All right, our Dave McKinley reporting tonight. Dave, thank you. And listen,